Throughout history, one of the best ways to learn how to do something is by walking in the footsteps behind someone else who's already doing it. If you wanted to be a farmer, you would go and serve another farmer. You would walk in their footsteps. You'd help them do what they do and grow until you come to the place where you're ready to go out and plant your own crops and farm your own crops. If you wanted to be a doctor, you go to school, you learn certain things, but then you have to do your internship where you're pretty much a slave to other doctors. And you observe, you learn, you practice until you get to that place where you are ready to be a doctor. This past fall, we've been talking about the harvest. That's been our theme, and we're going to wrap up this theme over the next few weeks by hearing from the harvesters. We're going to hear from our extended family, our brothers and sisters in Christ, who have been out there for more than 20 years doing what we're talking about. We're going to kick it off this weekend with John and Suzanne Wallace. They are the founders and leaders for a ministry called Kingdom Culture Ministries. Now they pastor pastors and they pastor churches, and they travel and help equip churches to live a life of abundance in Christ and live in the fullness and the power of God. And they have a history in Dallas of actually ministering to the poor, the addicted, the lost. They started ministries in Deep Ellum to all the kids that were out there partying on the weekends. And then they started another ministry to help people get out of addiction. And they started another ministry that helps serve the poor here in the Dallas area. They have a wonderful history. And also, John Wallace has written a few books, but one of his books, he's working on the second one now. The first one is Kingdom Come, Tells of the Supernatural God. And like I said, he's working on part 2 of this because the tells just keep coming. And John has wonderful stories about the miraculous power of God working in and around his life. And he shares these because he wants to build our faith. And he's not sharing these saying, look at my life, it's so much better than yours. He's saying, look at my life. You can have a life like mine and greater. On November 25th, we're going to hear from Steve and Bobbie Clark. They are missionaries. They've been ministering in Latin America for over 30 years. And for the last 13 years, they've been in Ecuador. They've built a church of more than 400 people, and they continue to minister by raising up leaders who will lead others. So they're teaching others to teach others. And then on December 2nd, we will hear from our very own Linnell Armstrong, founder of Crossfire Ministries since 1990. She has been caring for, loving, mentoring, and building a spiritual family for kids in some of the worst gang-infested areas of Dallas. And she's been able to see children grow into adults who are now wonderful, spirit-filled, God-loving, life-transformed leaders in the Dallas area. So we're going to hear from her on December 2nd. These are our forerunners. These are the ones who have gone ahead. They have built a platform for us in the following generation to step onto so that we can build a platform for the next generation to step onto. So as you can see, I'm really excited to hear from them. I'm looking forward to it. Come and join us, and we're going to grow together.